Mario searched it up.
I also said that you can look in the textbook in the event that you still are unsure or forgot, because it'll say it there as well. You cannot depend on me giving you the answer. You gotta find it yourself. If you're not hearing me, or if it's not registering when I share it with you, then you gotta figure out another way or another method. It's no shame, but I want you guys to be able to get this correct, because this is a baby food question you shouldn't get wrong. You might have a baby food question like this on your TCAP test, and you need to get it right. Here we go. Come on, same questions over and over. Let's get it right. You shouldn't even take 30 seconds to get this done. Everybody should already be ready to go. Why I only got thank you, very good. There's 29 people in here, but I only got 20 minutes. Come on. Where's my other 8? Where's my 7? Where's my 8? 2 more friends. Where are my last 2 friends? Where are my last 2 friends? Get in there. 2 more friends need to answer this question. Where you at?
No, when has I ever been rescued? It was literally just the last question. When has I ever been rescued? He just explained it again. I didn't even missed it.
Give my boy slap one. Give my boy slap twice. All right, so guys, we clearly remembered this, right? We're good with the ones that are irrational. We gotta make sure the ones that are rational. Here we go.
Scott, you just picked me a favorite. Irrational numbers.
This is like a vocabulary question, right? You're given the vocabulary word. What is the definition?
What? Never ends and never repeats. I don't know.
I feel like some disqualified, but
You speak it.
We've got about 5 more people that need to answer.
Wait, apparently, and then basically, these ones that do not do away from my head, and they're so dead because I train them every single day. But don't
Here we go. Good job on that one. Easy enough. We keep talking about the same ones over and over.
Thank you.
What about this one? It should be getting faster and faster at this point, guys. We shouldn't be taking the whole 60 seconds to answer this. You should know it right now. These are the same questions, just with different
Can that
numbers.
be a fraction?
There's no way. We should be taking all this time. I'm still waiting on 9 kids with 45 seconds. Let's go. Come on.
technically
Quick
can't
math.
get to
This is like time management for your test. We shouldn't take these 60 seconds for baby food questions like this. You should be dedicated to 20.
Where's the weird
Still waiting on 3 people. Where you at?
Why is it Bruno Mars stuff that's bad?
Brady, get in there, get in there. Get in there. Angel.
My computer died.
Always.
I'll grab that.
Here we go. Good on that. It is a rational number. Doesn't matter if it's negative. If it can be converted to a fraction, it is a rational number. I'm just playing. What about this one? Hey, think about this question here, guys, before you just be so quick to answer, because you have to be able to have some kind of common sense here. If it's like 4.5, okay, maybe, but 4.032, is it or is it not? Are you able to convert this to a fraction? That is what you have to be thinking about.
You can convert that into a fraction, Jalen? That was right there.
Irrational
Yeah.
of a rational.
No, you can. Yes, you can. No, you can.
Yes, it is the main piece that you can.
into class right now. Thank you.
That was crazy.
So there we go. So a little bit lower here, but still overall, yes. Now, this decimal can be turned into a fraction, but that means you have to understand that this will be this would be a really like small numerator and a large denominator. Now, you don't have to know exactly what it is to know that it would still be turned into a fraction. When I saw a question actually earlier, I think it was one on that I had on your Delta Math assignments earlier this week. I think it was like 1.75 or something like that. And literally that converted it to converted to a mixed number of 1 and 75 over 100. So it's like if you can understand the easy way to convert decimals to fractions without having to do all of it, that's good. If not, we are going to review how to do that before the test as well. So that we're ready to go. A decimal stops in which type of number? A decimal that stops is which type of number? I don't like the way they ask that question. I don't like the way they ask that question.
We have a question to answer.
It's rational.
So think about 2.75, right? If that was not there and it was just 2.75, would you consider that rational or irrational? You would consider 2.75?
It would be rational, but it's smart.
I chose the fraction. You left before it is right.
Second. Rational means that it is repeated. Yes, it goes on forever, but so can irrational numbers. The key is like it either has to have a repeating decimal, right? Or it doesn't repeat, but it can't be converted to a fraction. Because we got 2.75 here, we know, right? That would be 2, a mixed number of 2 and 75 over 100, which is still a fraction, even though it's a mixed number. It's still a fraction. Here we go. Hopefully y'all heard that conversation. We got a couple more to go, then we're moving on. 18 over 3, my people. Rational or irrational? What? 18 over 3.
It's irrational.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that? What kind of number are we looking at right here as it sits? What kind of fraction would you call it? It's an improper fraction, right? It's improper because the numerator is greater than the denominator, which means we have to convert this to what? You can, which means how many times can we go into 18?
Wait, what do you do? You fit irrational.
If it was not so perfect like this, maybe it was 5 as the denominator. How many times can not rational? Right. Still rational. All right, here we go. Timers are on this one. Take a look. All right, guys, don't lose your focus, please. Hey, 3/4 of the class did get this, guys. Do not forget, this question here is very simple in that, hey, how many times can 3 go into 18? 6, which means 6 is what type of number? Rational number. Now, I did say this with a student. I don't know if anybody heard me, but I was saying, like, what if it wasn't so perfect like this? What if it was 18 over 5, right? Would you consider that still a rational number? Yes, because we can still, right, figure out how many times 5 can go into 18, which we know 5, 10, 15. That's 3. How much is left over? 3, some change, right? So that means your answer would be 3 and whatever for the denominator, right? 3 and 3 somethings. So that is still a fraction, right? Even though it's a mixed number, in which case it is still a rational number. You've got to be able to apply your prior knowledge from old stuff even into something like this. Having that common sense helps. 2 more to go. 7/13. 7/13. I'm sorry. 7/13. 7/13. Easy stuff. This is baby food now. Come on, we can't get these wrong.
What?
Come on, 3 more seconds. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got.
Oh,
Nope, nope.
Uh-oh, we got an issue. Pause. Make sure I have your attention. I'm still hearing voices that I should have. Guys, we literally just talked